final preparations for the Ultra Music Festival are underway after a major accident. Friday afternoon, federal inspectors from the Occupational Safety and Health Administration (OSHA), the fire marshal and structural engineers remain on the scene following the collapse of a section of an LED screen at the festival's main stage. City police and officials are still inspecting the stage at where 4 workers were injured when a lighting truss collapsed. At the same time, worker Joseph Green is still recovering at Jackson Memorial Hospital but is in stable condition. A second worker transported there after the accident Thursday night has been discharged, according to JMH officials. Both arrived in critical condition. 2 others received minor injuries from the accident. Though crews are still reviewing the scene of the accident, the festival's 4 p.m. start time is expected to go off as scheduled. It's not about whether the show must go on, it's all about making sure that they don't have anybody else getting hurt, said Miami Fire Rescue Lieutenant Ignatius Carroll. Myron Holland is attending Ultra and hopes the accident does not affect the show, though he understands the concern. "I'm hoping that it doesn't because I came all the way out here from Colorado expecting a great time, great show, but, I mean, safety's number one," he said. The mishap occurred Thursday night at Bayfront Park in downtown Miami during a stage setup. 3 men were sent to Ryder Trauma Center at JMH. 1 was treated at the scene. Luckily, the crew that was here, along with the paramedics that were here working, were able to remove the debris and get them to the hospital as quickly as possible, said Carroll. 2 of the men who were listed in critical condition were upgraded to stable on Friday morning. However, the night of the accident, firefighters described some of their injuries as life-threatening. Among the victims is a 32-year-old stagehand who sustained injuries on both knees, ankles and hip, as well as lacerations on his wrist. The 3rd victim, who was transported to JMH, is listed in stable condition. Fire rescue units treated the 4th worker at the scene. The lighting truss, which contained heavy light fixtures and some large LED screens, collapsed as stagehands were hoisting it up. Rescue crews said it fell about 30 feet. The impact injured 1 worker and trapped 2 others underneath for a few minutes. It came down on 2 of them and 1 narrowly missed being caught by the debris, and 1 guy who witnessed it was pretty traumatized, said Carroll. Officials emphasized that they expect the construction of all but the affected stage to be completed in time for the start of the festival on Friday, when Bayfront Park will become one giant dance party. "It's like the end of the world, and everybody is celebrating it," said one attendee. Ultra Music Festival is set to take place over the next 2 weekends, from March 15, 17 and March 22, 24. Traffic plans will go into place Friday at 9 a.m. Any vehicular traffic traveling southbound on Biscayne Boulevard will be forced to turn right on Northeast 4th Street. Traffic will go west until Northeast 2nd Avenue, where you will turn left and continue to go southbound on Northeast 2nd Avenue. All side streets are completely open to traffic. The only difference this year is that the southbound lanes of Biscayne will all be used to send vehicles northbound only. This traffic pattern will be maintained throughout the weekend. Traffic goes back to normal on Monday at 6 o'clock a.m. until the following weekend, when the same traffic plan goes back into effect.